Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and this one it's the user's fault. And we're going to talk about why are we keeping Windows 10? Why aren't we moving to Windows 11? And once again, we talk about minimum requirements, but minimum requirements are not that much to blame if you consider that still today, the majority of users move on to a new Windows by buying a new PC. So, one of the things that we did see is that in the last couple of years, PC sales were going down. Since the pandemic, where there was like a peak of PC sales, it's been gradually going down, and that means that people were holding on to their PC. Quite a few people had a PC that was brand new or fairly new. And we know that people aren't moving to another operating system for the most part. I remember that you and me, people watching this channel, are a different breed of computer enthusiasts. We are the ones that will move on to something else if we can. We are the ones that will do things. Like some people move to Linux, some people will upgrade to Windows 11 immediately. But that's a very small percentage of adoption rate of Windows. So that means the average user and the businesses, pretty much everyone, just didn't buy a computer. They were okay with what we had. They were okay with Windows 10, and there was no need to move on. So a big chunk of that number that's staying so high for Windows 10 is our fault. It's us not moving on. And basically, Microsoft isn't helping. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that did buy a new PC in the last couple of years were kind of maybe asking for a Windows 10 PC. They didn't want to have the Windows 11. And once again, it's the user's fault because, look on the web, the majority of users that are talking about Windows 11 are very negative. We don't see people going on forums and saying, oh yeah, by the way, Windows 11 is so fantastic, you should move on. People that are happy, we don't hear about them. And I know that there's a lot of that 30% of Windows 11 that we've seen today of people that are happy on Windows 11. But we don't hear about them. I will sometimes, when I make a video, have comments here of people saying, yeah, I'm happy, it works great. But for the most part, who goes on forums and who talks about stuff? Well, for the most part, it's angry users or users that are frustrated about the minimum requirements. And some users just, bashing Windows 11 and saying, hey, it's bad, and that's it. So it's it has a lot to do with the user not moving on. And of course, that negativity scares people from moving on, which means they don't want to move on because all they hear is that Windows 11 is trash. Once again, there's also the effect that if you go buy a PC, there might be that guy that sells the PCs, or you go to Best Buy and maybe even the seller, even the guy that's going to try to sell you a PC is going to say, oh, well, you should get Windows 10 because Windows 11 apparently is not that great, and I recommend Windows 10. There's a lot of that going on. So the adoption rate is a big part the user's fault. We'll see a change in that because with pop-ups on Windows 10 that will tell you, well, you should move on to Windows 11 because end of support's coming soon. That will scare some users into going, not even upgrading. And that's the sad part, again, of a lot of users. And once again, the user's fault. The lack of knowledge will push a lot of people into buying a PC rather than understanding that maybe their PC that's 2 years old, 3 years old, has a good chance that it probably is compatible and can move on to Windows 11. And that I've seen as a tech guy so many times when Windows XP and Windows 7 and Windows Vista, all of that was going on, I could see people buying a new PC because they wanted, oh, there's a new Windows, and that Windows apparently is getting old, and yeah, but your PC was compatible. It could have moved on, and a lot of people don't realize it. And of course, that also creates a lot of e-waste. I've salvaged and used many PCs from users over the years that they just wanted to throw out in the trash. And they were perfectly good working PCs that I've used, or even that I've given to some of my family members or friends that didn't have a computer. So, there's a lot of the user's fault in here. And we'll see as time goes by the differences. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.